Today in the livestock market, we saw some pressure all the way across the board. Cattle was lower. Concerns of like real long-term decline has some of the traders a little bit worried, and it seems that the summer just won't show up. Here in Chicago right now, the weather is still relatively cool. We haven't really had that big, robust start to the grilling season, but we have to kind of see, because we're leading into the cattle on feed report that's coming today. And it looks like the estimates may be pretty much unchanged. If that happens, we can see the market continue to just kind of sag somewhat, and unless we get a whopper of a number that might get a little bit of a boost. We were really hoping that as we're approaching the 4th of July, we could get a little bit of a shot in the arm and maybe some domestic demand going forward. That quite hasn't happened yet, but we're still hopeful that maybe something else is in the mix. The feeders also fell, and I think that they could be leading the way a little bit, and it seems that gains in the grains are losses for the feeder futures, and we're seeing that right now. The prices are still having big trouble staying afloat and staying above those support levels. As the ags continue to rally, these triple-digit losses bring in more selling and more overflow, liquidation, should I say, and that makes it very difficult for these markets to come back. Even saying that, today the market was able to run back almost to unchanged, but then slipped again as we moved a little bit lower. Today is the July option expiration, so it's a little bit of the tail wagging the dog, so maybe we can kind of get our footing come Monday morning. Hogs is having nothing of it. They were limit down today. All the front 3 months were limit down. The trade deal delays is really causing a lot of uncertainty with no deal in sight. I think that everyone's got a little bit of give up-itis. Was not able to hold on to that $80 support number, and it just brought in a lot of liquidation. That being said, we're starting to eye the prices that we actually began down in the 50s. Could the market continue to go there in the hogs? Possibly. I don't really see it that way, but it is definitely a recipe for big volatility. We've seen limit moves on the downside and the upside already a number of times over the last number of months. I think that we're going to see a continuation of more. We've got to watch out, because now there will be expanded limits on Monday, and who knows what may happen over the weekend to give us more follow through or a little bit idea of what direction we're going. So there's going to be a lot to be digested come Monday.